right, so this is called Jump In, and this is for writing. And my son, who's going into 10th grade, this is what I got for him because he really does not like writing whatsoever. We've never done an official writing curriculum. Usually they're combined with the other things we've done. But for 10th grade, he needs creative writing. And so he can do book reports, but we need to learn a little bit more. And so this came highly recommended by a lot of homeschool moms. And so it's about that thick. It is good for an entire year, so it would be a whole credit. So you could do it in 36 weeks, or they also have an added thing. It's like 10-minute plunges that would take a whole year on itself. So you could make it into 2 years if you're really into writing. We're just doing it for one. And so it just comes with a workbook, and then it has the parent-teacher manual. So it's really simple, and I will show you inside. So the table of contents right here. So it's just going over the pre-writing skills, and then you're going to write on opinions, persuasion, and then a whole bunch of other things. So it looks like a tiny table of contents, but when I walked through it, when I went through it, there's plenty of content, and each report would take a few days because it depends on what things I need to research for and what to do. So like the beginning, I'll just show you a few pages here. This is the pre-writing skills. They try to make it really fun and simple, and so it'll spark more interest in writing, so it's not so blah, because it depends on what your child likes. My son does not like reading or writing. He loves to read. And then this is for opinions. So they're divided up into skills. So you just do a skill a day. And so I think we scheduled out 3 days a week. But that's just for us of what we're doing. But you could do that. That would be the first one. And then it has spaces here. And if you want to reuse this book for other kids, then just get a notebook. And they can write their answers in a notebook. And then skill 2. Skill 3. And it'll last longer than a week for each section. It's just going to run in. Depends on how long it is. But they give you step by step of how to write and put things together. And it's not, so it's not that difficult, and it's not going to hurt their brain too much. And then you do your assignment. So you get to pick which one, and then it shows you the writing schedule for what to do for your report, like that. And that's it. That was the first one. And then the next one, then it goes through the basics. There's a whole bunch. Shows you how to look things up, how to research, how to organize, how to do everything. Find your facts, write fiction, everything. Biographies. Okay, and of course, book reports. If they don't know that yet. Newspaper articles. Okay, it's pretty self-explanatory. And I don't know if online if they would show examples too. And then the parent-teacher manual will show you how to grade. Do that. We don't really give grades since we homeschool. We do pass or fail. If they're not getting it, then we redo it. And then that's the 10-minute writing plunge program. So that is, if you wanted to do this for a second year, you would just go through. You do the assignments from that the first year, and then the second year you could do the 10-minute writing plunges. Or you can just add these on if you wanted more of a meatier writing for the year. You can add these in between. For us, we're not doing that because it's going to be too much writing, because my son's also doing writing for his other classes. So right here, they have it divvied out for each month. So each week you'd be doing the writing. So is that kind of cool? So it gives you ideas, and you get to pick which one you want. So it's nice because they give you all the ideas, and everything's written out for you. So that way you don't have to try to rack your brain or have one more thing on your to-do list when you're already trying to plan out the school year. So is that nice? And it gives you some tips. So that is for writing.